Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel. This is going to be our morning routine. So this day Bailey'd actually woken up really early, but we started filming at about 8. She was just eating a cereal bar, watching a bit of CBeebies, and I just proceeded to check my phone, emails, Facebook, Instagram, all the usual things. And I will say Ty is in the background, he is asleep. I'll explain further later why, but he does work a late night shift, so keeping Bailey quiet can be a bit of a challenge, but we don't stay in the bedroom very long because he is sleeping. So she jumped down, she was stood next to me just playing with something, but we proceeded to get up at this point and get ready to go downstairs. I popped on my dressing gown because the upstairs was cold, but the downstairs was hot. Bailey sent me back for her baby doll. Getting that girl down the stairs is an absolute nightmare, and she actually ran back in and tried to wake her dad up. So first thing I do every morning is make Bailey a drink. This morning she asked for pink grapefruit squash, so that was fine. That's what she got. She calls it pink juice, and I went ahead and made her breakfast. This morning she'd chosen Frosties. I don't often give her sugar cereal for breakfast, but this day was a one-off, so that's fine by me. She does have her own kids cereal, but she didn't fancy it this day. Getting Bailey into her booster seat can be a little bit of a nightmare, but this day she was actually pretty good because I had the TV on already, so she was just watching a show on CBeebies whilst eating her breakfast and drinking her juice. I went through to pick up in the kitchen. It does look like I have nothing on underneath my dressing gown. I promise you I'm wearing shorts. You'll probably notice it a few times in this throughout this video, but I'm wearing shorts. So I just proceeded to put the dishes away from the night before and put them away and clear up anything. You'll have to excuse the rubbish in the background. We lost our recycling bin. Just filled up my water bottle and got myself down 2 cereal bars because that's what I fancied for breakfast this morning. So I like to eat my breakfast on the sofa whilst continuing to check my social media on my phone. I'm one of those people that has to check my social media first thing. I know it's bad, I know I should stop, but it's what I do. I don't personally like to sit and watch CBeebies, and that's what Bailey likes to do in the morning, so I just sit on my phone while she's eating her breakfast. At this point I decided to open the curtains and pick up the stuff on the carpet. Bailey was telling me she'd made a bit of a mess, so I went to check on her, but she was doing great. And I decided to hoover because I hadn't hoovered the previous evening, and I thought best to do it before Bailey got all the toys out, and I didn't want to have to clean up halfway through the day to hoover, so I just did it this morning. Thankfully, Ty is a really heavy sleeper. The hoovering would not have bothered him in the slightest. He wouldn't have even heard it. But this decided to be the morning, because I was filming, of course, that my hoover decided it was going to play up. For some reason, it kept saying that the roller was blocked when it wasn't, so I had to keep popping the roller out, so you'll see me bend down to do that a couple of times. It was alright in the end. It wasn't blocked. I think it was just having a funny 5 minutes, so it only did it once or twice, I think. And there it goes again. Bailey was just chatting away to herself in the background and the TV. She likes to have conversations with the characters off the telly. But, and she was telling me that I needed to hoover. She dropped a bit and that I needed to hoover. So, and there it did it again. So it was 3 times. I do love this hoover. I have the Shark Lift Away. Honestly, it's one of the best purchases we've made in this house. It is impeccable on all flooring types. It picks everything up and it is so easy to use. I absolutely love it. I always have to move this buffet because Bailey hides snacks down the back of here and there is constantly food. So Oh, and she's apparently washing her hands with juice this morning. What a joyous child. And there goes her bowl. She has a habit of doing this when she's done with her food. If you don't get to her quick enough, whether the plate is full or empty, she will chuck it on the floor. Thankfully, this morning it was empty, so I didn't have a big mess to clean up, but this is something we're working on with her because it is becoming a bit of a bad habit. I always have to wipe the table down after Bailey's had cereal because she manages to spill milk everywhere. So I have to wipe the table down after Bailey's most meals, to be fair, because she's 2 and she gets food everywhere. I think all 2-year-olds do. So she's a bit of a messy eater. Just popping the Hoover away. The stairgate will be gone soon because she can climb over them now, so they're pretty much a moot point. And she just always goes and jumps straight on the sofa to finish watching whatever show she was watching. I like to open the window to let some fresh air in. And yeah. Okay, so at this point it is 20 to 9. And that's as much as I can do this morning. I see me. You see you. That's as much as I can do at this point because, if I haven't already mentioned, Ty works a late/night shift, so he doesn't get until like 1:30 in the morning. So I usually get him up between 10:30 and 11:30, but he got in later last night, so I'm going to get him up at 11:30, and that's when we'll have a wash, brush our teeth, get dressed, and then we'll be going food shopping. So I will include that in the morning routine, but at 20 to 9, that's all I can do is me and Bailey have had breakfast. I've tidied up in the lounge because it needed hoovering and I never got to do it last night. And we've got up for the day. So now what we'll do is Bailey will play with toys and watch TV. I'll catch up on social media. Yes, Ellen? I'll catch up on social media and watch TV shows on my phone. There you go, now put your blankie on. But I've got the window open and letting in some fresh air, as you've just seen, because it's nice to just have some fresh air in the morning. But yeah, so for now we're just going to sit and watch TV till about 11:30, and then we'll resume filming when we go up and wake Ty up. I won't film us waking Ty up, but I'll film us getting ready and that. But that's what happens now. This is our new routine because Ty's on permanent late night shift, so he doesn't get up till earliest 10:30 unless he's taking me to take her to the childminders. So we sort of have a really delayed morning, and then we get ready and then do everything we need to do in the afternoon. So if I got housework and stuff to do, I'll do it in the morning, but I don't today because I did it all yesterday. But my battery is flashing at me, so I'm going to stop going on and I will resume filming when we get Ty up at about 11:30. This is what I like to call typical mum life of a 2-year-old. Trying to get them dressed is a nightmare. I will say Ty is awake here. I'm not letting her jump all over him while he's asleep. He just didn't want to be facing the camera the first thing when he woke up, which is absolutely fine by me. So he was actually talking to her and playing with her. And I think he was on his phone at this point, actually. So that's fine. But yeah, she was wanting her daddy to get her dressed, but I was saying no, daddy's just woke up. Mummy's going to do it. She wasn't really having any of it this morning. It took longer than it usually would. Some days she's really good about it. Some days she's not. If you ask my mum or anyone else that ever looks after Bailey, she gets dressed fine for them. She lets them do their hair just fine. She is an absolute nightmare for us. She never wants to get dressed, really. I swear that if this child could run around the supermarket naked, she would. So, because we were going to the supermarket this day, I just put her in a tracksuit. It's not something she wears very often, but this one's pretty cute. I got it when we were in Turkey. So, and I like this one a lot. But there she is telling me off because she didn't want to put her top on. We got there in the end though. We always do. I've noticed she likes to try and look and find where she is on the camera. She likes to see herself, so I think that sort of helped in the end. And this day she was actually pretty good about letting me do her hair. She decided she wanted it up. She said she wanted her hair up, so I asked her if she wanted it in a ponytail. She said yes. So she actually let me do it pretty well this day. Most days it is a struggle to let her even let me brush it. But today was not one of those days, thankfully. And she looks super cute with her hair up in a ponytail. There she is pulling faces at the camera. And she likes to have lip balm on. This is her new favourite thing. And after I finished filming this clip, she was actually slathering herself in it when I came back in the room. Teeth brushing time, one of Bailey's favourite times of the day. She used to be really bad about letting us brush her teeth. Now she's exceptionally good as long as we let her know that we're going to do it first, and then Bailey can do it herself, or she can do one of her toys. Then she's happy to let you do them all day long. This is an adult toothbrush I'm using. It is a soft bristle one. We lost her toothbrush somewhere between my mum's house and our house on our last collection of getting her back from my mum. So she needed a new one, so we went and got one this day, but this was just one we had in the house. So, and I look like a hot mess express, but it doesn't really get much better, I must admit. And I never thought I'd really be showing myself brushing my teeth on the internet, but this is real life. This is what I do in the morning, so I thought we'd include it. Trying to keep Bailey away from the camera wasn't too fun because it was on the window ledge. Need to figure out some better camera angles, I think. And off to do my greasy hair. It did need a wash this day, and I had every intention, but because Ty got in late, I wasn't getting him up till later than usual, so I didn't get a chance this day. But I just threw it up. It is what it is. Mum life and all that. You don't always get the chance to wash your hair. So as long as my kid's going out clean, that's all that matters to me. And then I proceeded to do my skincare. I do have a skincare video already up on my channel. If you haven't seen it, I will link it in the description box for you below. If you feel like going and checking it out. I didn't show myself using the products in that video, so I thought I'd show it in this one. I keep it pretty simple in the mornings, like I explained in that video, but this day I just did my basic stuff. I don't wear makeup every day. In the week, I very rarely get the chance to put makeup on. Today was a day where I didn't. So, like I said, it didn't get much better from earlier. I just redid my hair and washed my face and things. But it is what it is. I'm quite comfortable to go out with no makeup on, so that is life. And that is the end of the video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment and subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the future videos coming up from us. We have some fun stuff coming up. And yeah, I really hope you enjoyed. Please let me know if you have any suggestions for further videos down below, and we will see you in our next one.